Hello! Just a quick update today because thrifting as far as dolls go this week was not that great. On Monday I went to the store that's the other direction from where I usually go, and it's usually a pretty disappointing store, and it was true to form this time. I found a couple Monster High stands and parts of stands, and that was really it for the random toy table. Oh no, I did find this, which is strawberry shortcake. The smell is long gone. I think it's Ada from the twins Lem and Ada. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, which you know by now is pretty much my approach to everything. I do leave things behind sometimes if I have no idea what to do with it, or if I think other kids will have more joy owning it than I will have making it over. But vintage stuff like this, I don't think modern kids have much interest in. It's all us older people. So, Lemmer Ada, and then back in the toy section I did find Cupid with Frankie's shoes, but that's fine, ever after High Cupid. Not sure what I'm going to do with her either, because I'm really not taken with the Ever After High head sculpt in general, not any of them. But she does have pink hair, so I might make the effort to repaint her into something that I do like. Might put the head on a different body just to be different. We'll see. And then that was it for that store. And today I ran into the regular store. Again, not much in terms of dolls. I found a Breyer Horse Rider adult body, which is different from the Breyer Horse Rider kid body that I found before that now has a pumpkin for a head. Although this body might still end up with a pumpkin for a head. Because unlike last time when I was painting the pumpkins, now there are pumpkins in the stores everywhere. I had problems finding them last time, and then after I did the painting, I walked into Walmart and there were bags and bags of the right size of pumpkins for doll heads. She is stained. She's very stained. Her hands are stained and her legs are stained. Her face is stained, but you know, heads don't matter because they go away. So this body will probably also end up green or some other color. We'll see. Also found Millennium Falcon and Italian Receptor. Those will go to the kiddo. I also found a Pokemon t-shirt for him. That'll make him happy. It has Meowth on it, among other Pokemon. Meowth is one of his favorites because we are cat people. And that's it for thrifted doll stuff. I did thrift this. It's a tank top, but I'm going to use it for doll clothes. And this, it's a camise. I don't have salwar pants to go with it. I'll probably wear it with pants, blue jeans, green jeans, maybe with those purple, yeah, purple leggings, that'll probably be it. If I don't cut it apart to use it for doll clothes. And these were 99 cents. The people around here don't have my taste. And then I walked to the cloth and found about 3 yards of this. It is a purple and green homespun plaid, but it has metallic purple threads in it, so it has a nice sheen. And this stuff, which had been in there for weeks, long enough to go color of the week, so it was $2 for about 3 yards. It is not my usual color range at all. It's not my usual kind of print at all, but it's just so weird. And I have a feeling if I make a shirt out of this for the kiddo, he'd probably wear it. And then this piece of cloth, it's again 2 or 3 yards, I haven't exactly measured. When I saw this hanging back there, I figured it was a sari because this store puts the saris back with cloth all the time. But this is actual yardage with lots of embroidery and sequins. And I'll do something with it eventually, really. And then I could not leave this behind. There's only a yard of it for $2, which is a little high for my range of thrift store cloth. But look at it. This is so late 80s, early 90s. I can't believe it. I do not think this is a reproduction. I think this is the genuine deal. And it is so tacky. I had to have it. As usual, pictures of the dolls will be over on Flickr, and pictures of the cloth will be on my blogger, So I Am blog. And so that's it for thrifting. And then as far as projects, I finished Fallout Barbie. Unless I decide to touch up her face some, but for now I'm leaving her as she is. I used freezer paper stencil cut freehand to make the mask to paint the yellow on the front, and also a freezer paper stencil to do the number on her back in the font Monofonto. And I know Vault 59 is from a mod. This is not a reference to that specifically. This is a reference to Barbie's 1959 number showing up on lots of Barbie things. And I don't know if you see, I freehand painted the 59 on her collar because some vault suits have numbers on the collar, some don't. This is a bead and a hair elastic that's not stretchy anymore. It was the only thing I could think of that I had that was the right texture for whatever this is on the shoulder of the vault suits. I just went with webbing and a quick release clip that does work for the belt. Since I used to be into action figures a lot, I still have some 6-scale weapons around. So I found the stash of those that I had and let my husband, who is the one who's played all the Fallout in the house, I let him pick out what weapons would be most appropriate for her, so she gets a revolver and a sniper rifle. Because if you know anything about the history of women in armies, they're usually snipers, which is amusing. And then I sculpted a really fast Pip-Boy. It's the 3000 model. This one is actually based on the simplified Pip-Boy that you can get for your engineer character in Team Fortress 2, which is based on the 3000 model Pip-Boy from Fallout 3, which is the one that my husband has played the most. So that's where my Fallout Barbie is. I'm wondering if I might make a ghoul Barbie to go along with her, but I haven't decided yet. And that'll be in the future because I have other projects. I'm doing some trade sewing for something, and I will show you when the trade is done. I will show you what I'm getting for it. I think that you might be able to help me figure out what to do with it. So I have to do some sewing in the near future. And also, I had painted this body a while ago, and this head to go with it. This was a BBI Coca-Cola doll from the late, like 1987 or 88 that John sent me. And I have had this body and head painted to go together for quite a while. And finally figured out I'm going to try to see if this doll hair that I got from Tiffy, although I think she actually originally got it from me, if I have enough, cat's going crazy, if I have enough to reroute this head with at least somewhat with it, because she does have the good old clone rooting pattern of just the top, so I can probably definitely get that filled in and do something about the big hole in the head. So that's one of my next custom projects right now that I have planned after I get the trade sewing done. And, oh yeah, and that last video I posted with that really obnoxious purple plaid cloth and the jacket, said I might make the jacket out of it. I've had a few people say go for it, and they want to see it when it's done. So that's another project that I will be working on in the unknown future. Thanks for watching.